The wind blows through the wheat fields of Morrow County, Oregon. The family of Crappy View Farms starts their morning by refueling the 2011 John Deere 9670 STS Side Hill Combine, as well as lubricating all the daily lubrication points. Haley climbs up the rear of the 9670 to refuel, while McKenzie hits the lubrication points around the rear wheel steering assembly. The header of the 9670 is 35 feet wide. The standard header, sometimes called the grain platform, is equipped with a reciprocating knife cut bar and features a revolving wheel with plastic teeth to work the cut wheat into the auger. Supporting the 9670 is a Caterpillar 845B, pulling a Kinsey 840 grain cart, also called a bank-out wagon. The bank-out wagon has a loaded capacity of 800 bushels of wheat, while the combine has a loaded capacity of 300 bushel.
you don't want to miss it. And then you don't want the header to get in the dirt, so you have to watch both sides to make sure that they're both not in the dirt. Just make sure you look at your speed and this level right here to make sure that you're not throwing weed out the back. The rotor speed, the header, and then yeah, that's pretty much it.
You've been running this for how many years?
This is only my second year ever running combine. I drove Banco wagon my freshman year. It's not the funnest job in the world. It's very boring. Very necessary things is a charger and headphones. Works pretty good. I'll have to blow out the air filters every once in a while, but other than that, it works. Thank goodness.
Yeah. going to a grain elevator. Who cares?
That's right. Yeah, it's about 15 miles. Found it. If I can't find them,
Find it, you have the harder.
yeah, if I can't find them, I make them.
Mackenzie's got that thing dialed in pretty good, doesn't she?
Yeah, she drove for our neighbor last year, all year. And of course he has a different kind than we do, but this coyote running across the road right there. And then of course just your living expenses and utilities and everything is, you might be lucky to make 5% on what you put into it. It's not a high profit margin. You farm for a lifestyle. You know, the nice thing is I never miss any of my kids' events. I can coach the basketball team. So I guess you kind of do it. If Carrie wants to go on vacation, we can pretty much go when we want to. But you give up for that, and you know, every once in a while you'll hit it right where you'll have a really good price and you'll have a bumper crop, and that's when you make your money. And you need to save it when that happens, because you'll go through years where you don't make anything. So you're always looking for that 70 bushel crop with $7 wheat. Normally a bushel of wheat weighs 60 pounds. Well, this red wheat variety that we're calling in so far has weighed just over 65 pounds a bushel. So it's heavy stuff.
Why is this so heavy compared to the white wheat?
I think it's denser, and it's also, the kernels are a little smaller, so they're packed tighter. So you have a denser wheat and a little bit smaller of a kernel, so you get more of them in the same size, and that gives you the higher test weight.
Less airspace.
Yep. Yeah, but it's and this stuff they make Oreo cookies is made out of this stuff that we're hauling right now. It's a cookie cracker type of thing that we're hauling right now.
So Nabisco buys a lot of it, or
Yes.
their parent company.
Yeah, for one of these red wheats. The soft white wheat that we cut that's grown below our house there, almost all of that goes to somewhere in Asia, and they make noodles out of it. Yeah, you think wheat's wheat, and you can make flour all-purpose whatever, but it's not. Some of them have better traits for the different things they make out of it. So and that's all down to the millers, what the milling quality or what they're looking for. They want a real stringy thing. They want noodles, you know, for that. If they want, you know, something that crumbles good, they want that for cookies and stuff. It was cool. We went down and we got to go down and tour the lab in Portland where they test all the wheat and, you know, send out the information to the other countries that are buying it. And the lab, it was cool. The lab was cool. Yeah, we're cutting 45 to 50 bushel wheat this year. Average here is about 30. So That's good. On an average year, you don't make any money. You make nothing on an average year. You know, because you have expenses, that your expenses are basically pretty much fixed, other than, so like the fuel price this year dropped. I actually bought 7,000 gallons of red diesel for 98 cents because I watched the fuel market is one thing I watch, because that's one of those margins I can make up something. So if the average price is $1.80 or $1.60 for diesel, somewhere in there, I watch and try to always buy it as low as possible. When it's high like that though, and I have to have it, I only buy what I need. When it goes to 98 cents, I'll borrow frickin' money to fill every gallon I can of it, because I can farm for 2 years on that without having to buy another drop of diesel. So that was a big thing this year, to kind of help the margin, because your fertilizer costs, seed costs are all really high. You know, you can still buy seed that I can treat myself, but it doesn't perform as good. So all of the seed that I use is made by Oregon State University or Colorado State, but you pay for it. This guy across the road.
You can experience a few days at the Crappy View Farms by staying at the Crappy View Guest House. For more information, check out the link shown here and in the description section. Thank you for spending some time with us here at Crappy View Farms. We hope to hear from you and see you real soon.